Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
It's me, Magic, destination wedding photographer, and I've been shooting weddings all around the world for the last 10 years. And today I want to present you a list of 7 of my kind of go-to tools that I use on a regular basis when shooting weddings. Some of these has been with me for years and I've been using them since I basically started my wedding photography journey. Some of them are new. Some of these tools are going to be desktop apps and some of these tools are going to be iPhone apps. And I'm gonna leave the best for the last, so you watch until the very end. This is how clever I am becoming with this YouTube thing. So this video is not sponsored, by the way. Some of these are gonna be affiliate because I've been working with them for years. And yeah, if you wanna support Magic, you can buy using my links, or you can check out my presets or my Flash for Wedding Photographers course that is getting amazing reviews for anyone who bought this. Learn Flash with Magic. But now let's start with the tools. I'm gonna start with iOS app called Sun Seeker. So this is the app that I'm using to determine the position of the sun. So if you photograph in new places all the time, or maybe, in the different places in the different times of the year, this is kind of my case. You never know where exactly the sunset is going to be or where exactly the sun is going to be positioned on the sky during, the vows, for example, or if you are planning golden hour portraits and then there's a mountain blocking the sun. So you need kind of know where the sun is going to be to plan accordingly. So Sunseeker has been my go-to for years. This is a paid app. It costs $10. You can find it on both iOS and Android store. And basically my favorite feature is a 3D view where I can just look at the camera and see where the sun at what time is going to be. So Sunseeker, highly recommended. Now let's move into my 3-step desktop workflow. If you've been following this channel, you probably know all these apps. So I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible, but this is the stuff I use for every single wedding, every single shoot. So starting with a culling, so selection of the photos, I use Narrative Select. The culling can be a pain, especially when dealing with thousands of photos or tens of thousands of photos that we take on a wedding day, but it can be less of a pain when you use a tool like this. So what is my favorite feature of the Narrative Select? First of all, so it loads your images and it acts like Photo Mechanic, which I used to use before Narrative Select. But then on top of that, it uses some algorithms to group the photos together. So for example, if you have group shot, all the group shots are within a single scene, so you can see how many of a single group you've shot, and then it even tells you in which group all the people has eyes opened or closed or sharp or not sharp, basically rating your image, which one is the best. For me, this is a game changer, especially when dealing with wedding photos, especially when dealing with all those group shots. And then the best part of Select is that it comes with a free version that has it all, but limited to a certain projects per month. So you can check it out for free. There's a link in the description. I'm going to be repeating this. There's a link in the description. All of these are linked in the description, obviously. So after calling my images, obviously the next step, so my photos are called, I move them to a separate folder. So I have folder of my selected images and then rejected images. I will keep them both actually forever. They stay on my NAS forever. And then I take my folder with a selected photos, I import this to Lightroom, and then I use Imagen to give me the first main edit of all of my images. Imagen has been a game changer. AI editing has been a game changer for wedding photographers, even photographers who are dealing with tens of thousands of photos. So the way Imagen works is that you create a profile. It can be either created in a light version, so based on your preset, you create a profile, you tell it how you like your images to be, warmer, cooler, brighter, darker, so you choose all of that, and then it creates a profile and edits your images using that profile, so using your preset and your notes to it. Or you can create a full profile based on your Lightroom edits. You need to upload 3,000 of your images from the Lightroom catalog, and then the Imagen learns how you move your sliders, how you edit your images, and create a profile based on that. And then after each wedding or session you edit with this profile, you can fine tune it. So you can send your final edits to the tool so it can make actually better decisions next time. So my profile is based on already around 15,000 photos, I believe, and it's crazy how good it is. So now with every wedding, my first step with editing is send it to Imagine. It comes back within a few minutes, edit it, and then I go image after image after image to make my final correction. But that takes me, let's say, 1 hour for 1,000 photos versus couple hours for 1,000 photos, which is insane. It saves so much time. If you haven't tried Imagine yet, I highly encourage you trying it out like before the high season kicks in and you don't have time to play with the new tools. There's a 1,500 free edits if you sign up through my link. Images are edited, beautiful. Now we have to deliver them to your clients. So I use pic-time for that. This is online gallery tool with bunch of additional tools that comes within the whole package. So first of all, like it creates this beautifully looking gallery for your clients to either watch, download, share with their families and friends. But then on top of that, you can connect like multiple labs from all over the world to have a built-in store right within the gallery. My favorite part about the store is that when you go to the store, when your clients go to the store, they see products, printed products with the mock-up of their favorite images on those products. They look at, example of calendar with their favorite images on top of that. And I think that helps so much with decision making. And then on top of that, there's a slideshow tool that I use within pic-time. There's a blog tool. There are sales automations. And one of my new favorite features being like search of the faces in the gallery. So now your clients or their guests can now search for certain people or even certain moments from the day with this beautiful search tool in the gallery. It's amazing. I freaking love pic-time. You can sign up also using code MAGIC. You'll get extra month off. Okay, let's move on with the photos. You delivered the photos to your clients, you uploaded them via blogs to your website. What else can you do? So you can post them on Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, you might have seen those interesting looking carousels, and some of them like include even animations and some graphics and some like doodling and stuff like that. So this is combination of couple tools that I have been using. First one being actually Adobe Express. If you are Adobe user, if you are paying for a full suite of Adobe as I do, you have access to Adobe Express, which is basically a Canva type of tool by Adobe. And since I'm already paying for that, I don't need to pay for Canva separately. This I actually use to create this combination of graphics with my images, like simple animations with like wiggling elements. This tool is actually so great for that, and it comes on a desktop and the iOS app. So if you are using Adobe Suite, this one is great. Also, I use it to make a price list. I don't know how do you present your prices to your clients. I've recently been a part of discussion when like people determine what type of PDF they should include with the pricing information. Should it be vertical or horizontal? And I'm like, PDF? People, just make a website, just make a web page that can be scaling depending on what device people are watching on, and that looks good on any type of device, so people don't have to zoom in the PDFs, which can be really painful when you're doing this on mobile. So I create my price list also using Adobe Express. And then because like it comes with like kind of weird generic link, I use the app called Rebrandly. Rebrandly. I use it to create a custom link with my domain. So when I link my price list, it's not like a weird express link. It's a magicweddingphotographer.com link. And then carousels themselves, I use the app called SCRL. Scroll, I guess. I use premium version of it. It's a beautiful app that have bunch of templates that you can use to create those carousels on Instagram or Instagram stories or Instagram posts. But I usually just use it to create those carousels. It can take videos, it can take photos, it can take PNG graphics, which are like, transparent. So this way I can create this really interestingly looking carousels. And last but not least, this is a new addition. This is a tool that I've been working with for the last couple of weeks. This is a tool called Social Templates. It's weird because this is actually not a tool. This is a subscription that you get access to the Instagram account that has a bunch of pre-made reels using trending audio and are made specifically for wedding family portrait photographers. So with this access, I'm able to make reels within just a couple minutes. If I already have photos, which I usually do have photos at this point, I called them, I edited them, I exported them, I have the photos. So it's so easy to create reel based on that. And like my strong belief is that the reel game, if you want either grow your Instagram or you just want to attract your clients with reels, this is a numbers game, meaning you have to post as much as you can. And nothing can be more helpful with posting as much as you can than a tool that like helps you automate this. So it works like this. You get the access to this account and you just scroll, find the reel that you find interesting, you click use this template, and then it shows you a bunch of these boxes that you can just upload your photos and videos to it. It's already bit matched. Again, it's using trending audio, so it's a really just like upload and go. That easy. I already posted my 2 reels with this, and I believe it's going to be huge help this year, especially during the high season where I don't have time to make a custom reels, when I don't have time to, figuring out which audio is trending or not. I can just use those templates. I highly recommend to try this out. And also with my code, I believe you get a free trial, so you can just try it out. Yeah,